video. We're working on our burlap tack western pumpkin, and this is a lot of fun, so we're gonna get started and create this today. I've been using the Dollar Tree or dollar store pumpkins this year, and there's so many things we can do with them. So the first thing I wanted to do is cut out a piece of burlap and glue that to the bottom. And I'm actually going to keep my orange from the pumpkin this time, showing through a little bit. So we're going to cover that guy up, and we're going to be working from that point on up so that our pumpkin will stand up straight. I didn't do that on this pumpkin, and as you can see, he doesn't have a flat bottom, so he's not going to stand up straight. So that's the reason we're going to do that. And I have cut out 2-inch burlap strips, and there's a couple of ways you can do this. On this one here, I just cut the burlap down the middle. These were actually 3-inch or 6-inch ribbon, and I cut it down the middle and it frayed on one side. And you can do it that way, or you can, I actually had gunny sacks. I picked up the feed store. I paid $1 each for them. Or there's also burlap in the materials section at the store. They have it on by the yard now, where you could do it that way as well. So however you want to do that, we're just going to cut some sections off, and then I am going to glue it from top to bottom, and I'm not going to cross over the bottom or over the top. And on the top, I'm going to kind of pull it, gather it in there, and then we'll go down to just right onto our burlap that we made at the bottom. You want it to touch, you don't want the orange showing all the way through, but we want that orange look to it. If you wanted them another color, like yellow or brown or whatever you wanted to do, you could do that. There's no right or wrong on that. So then we're going to start on the next one, and we're just going to cross over, and just so that scruffy edge is just on the other one, we're going to again pull this here so that's nice and tight, and we're going to glue it on the bottom. And if you need to glue it a little bit as you're going down on the sides, just do it so that it's nice and covered. But just overlapping just a tad, not too much. Just enough that it covers right there in the middle. That's going to be the widest part, and that's going to part that you want to make sure that you cover as well. And you can adjust these edges by pulling them tighter at the top or the bottom so that it's nice and even all the way down. Doesn't that look much nicer already, even than the one that I did the first time? So I'm just going to go ahead and continue just overlapping and working that all the way down. Now I'm not going to glue this first one down, so with our last one, hopefully we can just tuck him in so it's all going the same direction. On this last one, I decided it's going to be too much work to tuck it in, and I don't think you can tell that much. So I'm just going to glue that last one right on top there. And this one was laying so much nicer than the first one I even did. And it took me 4 3-feet 2-inch strips. So not that much. It really covered a lot. And just make sure you're not coming up over that bottom so that this will sit nice and straight. So we've got that all tucked in. That looks really, really good. And if you have areas that are pulling down, just bring those up. We've also got our tacks that's going to help set everything too. And these are tacks that I found, and we picked them up. Order them while we've got them, because they're not going to be an item that we can get again. They're really, really big tacks. I think they're almost an inch in diameter, and they're on our page under Western Tack, so get them while we've got them, because they will be a one-time only thing. And we're just going to stick these in here and there, and you can lay them evenly, you can lay them however you think you see them going on, and you can even put a thing of E6000 on them if you think that they need to be more secure. And I'm doing 2 on 4 places. I'm going to put that one up higher. But you can put them wherever you think you need just to hold on a little bit more. Now I'm going to come back in between these, each one of these, and put one in the middle. But just here and there is no right or wrong on this. This is just however you see it. But isn't that really cute? And that just adds a little something to our pumpkin. You don't have to do that. If you like it better without it, then do it without it. We're going to take our paper twist now and unwrap it. These are about 6-inch pieces. I'm going to bend this part over, and I'm going to place it up on top of our little stem that's poking out there, and make the bottom part of our stem. And do the other side here. Same way. And just connect right in the middle. So right on top of these from side to side. Those should reach across. And then you can lay the rest of it down after you make those match up. Give that just a second to dry there. I always try and start twisting too soon. And we're going to tear our tops at an angle. So we want to make them viney like a gourd or a pumpkin would be. And just start twisting these guys. Hobby Lobby carries the paper twist. If you can't find it at your craft store, go online. You can find it online. If you're a weaver, you can use paper rush. Now, you can decorate this all kinds of fun ways. See how I've got this guy's center was a little bit off? When you're looking at the pumpkins, that might be one thing at the foam pumpkins. Some of them are a little bit more centered than others, but we're just going to go ahead and put some simple leaves here. You could put a bow, you could put flowers, you could do whatever you want. So I'm just going to hot glue this on, and I'm going to push real hard so this makes a leaf pop up so it's not laying flat. I don't like them to lay down flat. And same thing with our little one. You can pick the leaves up anywhere. I am going to make him a wire center here. I always have so many things on the table, I drop them once in a while. And I'm just going to take some floral wire or craft wire, either one, wrap it around the pencil. The one thing that I do tell you, if you've got younger ones around, take these edges of the wire and poke them in so that they don't poke anybody. So I just turn those ends in, and I'm just going to place that right like that. Give a little bit of glue here. Place that on our leaves, and we're going to cover that up with berries. I think berries add so much. But you can do that any way you want to. That's just how I'm going to decorate mine. You might have a different way, different idea to make him. But I just think that the tacks just give it that real westerny feel, and I really like the tacks, especially with the burlap. So that would make a cute centerpiece. See how simple and fun that was? And it didn't take me long to put the ribbon on it. It only took me a few minutes. I probably did it in about 5 minutes on doing all of the ribbon itself. But if you enjoyed it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our videos so that we can continue to make more of them for you. Come on over to miriamjoy.com where you can find the Western tacks and get them while you can, because they won't be here long. I hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving.